Hi, welcome to my channel, Warbow KTB Archery. Uh, this is my first shoot of 2026. The weather's been a bit rubbish, so I've come out just to do a bit of practice and to try out some new nocks. So let me just show you. So you might recognize these arrows as the arrows that I was shooting with the 75-pound YMG, which resulted in a dry fire of the YMG when one of the nocks broke. So I've looked for a few different types of nocks, um, and I've got three different types here that I wanted to try out going forward. I think so. Let me just go through them in turn. So first of all, I got some aluminium nocks. These are in gold color, but you can get them in different colors. So these are aluminium fast nocks. I thought they might help with the thickness of the Korean strings, 32 strand, for example. Although they are quite small, so there is still a bit of a click to get them on. So trying them out today. So, and while I was looking, I came across two different types of other fast nocks, plastic this time. So I found these, um, and they look good. They've got a slight depression there so that when you pick your arrow out, you can feel which way the nock goes, and then it can help you sort of put it on the string. So it's flat on the top and the bottom in relation to the groove. So I've got some of these. These fit nicely. Oh, I forgot to say, these fit nicely into the carbon shafts. There's no adjustments to be done. The aluminium ones, you need a bit of hot glue to set them. Otherwise, the fit is quite loose. And then the third type of nock that I picked up, another fast nock this time. This one, as I was checking out, I saw these and I thought, oh, they look quite interesting. They've got a bit of an evil-looking profile, and also they're quite wide on the side, so similar but opposite to these ones. So as these ones have got the flat bit on the top to help you sense them, these have got the flat bit on the side, so that's a bit kind of confusing in that respect. So these are more for picking up and then holding them flat to plink them onto the thing, whereas the other ones were more up and down. So it's just two different ways of getting used to them. So there we go. So I've got the Majesty, a trusty Majesty, for a bit of shooting. Every time there's bad weather, I'll just bring out the Majesty as my workhorse. And I've also got the Monarch, £80 to try the nocks. So I'm in my club range again. I've got a bottle set up down the there we go, down that end. Distance is about, I don't know, about 20 meters maybe. So I'm going to try a bit of shooting downrange. I'm using the bottle for reference, but I don't think I'll be hitting the bottle from this distance very often. So I'm just more interested in seeing how the two bows shoot with the arrows. Also, I'm going to keep testing my thinner internal diameter 4.2 millimeter arrows. I'm undecided whether I should get some more of these. I broke one last time I was shooting last year. It hit a tree, and as I was trying to prise it out of the tree, the insert, sort of the point, snapped off on the inside. Half of it, well, the point stayed in the tree. The arrow shaft came out, but there was a little thin crack on the end. So I'm not sure whether I'll be able to sort of maybe re-glue that completely with epoxy to strengthen the shaft and keep the point in permanent. But the other problem I had was that part of the existing weight on the point stayed inside the shaft. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to take them out. So I'm still undecided. I like the way they fly. These seem to fly really, really well. But I'm not sure whether I'm ready to make the move to ID 4.2 mil from my 6.2. there's a lot more options on the 6.2 mil carbons. So yeah, so a bit more testing on these. But all in all, you know, they seem to fly really, really well. So, okay, so first of all, let's try the gold tip ones, the fast nocks. I've only got 5 of these arrows, by the way. I've been whittling them down bit by bit, and because I had the 350 grain points, I've been using them for the heavy bows. So I'm going to try them first with the Majesty, and then I'll try it with the Monarch. So I'll shoot 2 of these, 2 of the wide red nocks, and then I've only got 1 on the up and down fast nock. So let me see. One of my concerns is that the fast nocks are going to make more contact with the bow as they go past. So that's me for better training. So this one, you know, picking it up, you can kind of feel where it sits. So a bit harder to feel into that the other ones, but still, you know, fits the string nicely. So let's have a go. Like I said, aiming for the bottle, but not really expecting to hit the bottle from this distance. A bit of noise out of that. Bit of a deflection, so I need to improve my torque on my Goja Cheggy. Let's try again with the red. I haven't shot in 2 weeks, so I am a bit rusty today, and the weather's still quite cold and damp. So I'm not sure I'm fully warmed up. Okay, so that one was cleanest release. Still going a bit to the right off the so let's try the what I'll call the evil nocks, with a big flat wide on the top and bottom. So yeah, so these feel a bit more awkward to place because the way I want to hold the arrow is up and down to nock it, but this one you have to have it sideways. So I think this is more of a so yeah, so maybe from below nock it and then go around. I think this is more a Slavic release kind of nock because of the way it's positioned. So I think I used to like, when I saw them I thought, oh wow, they look really good, but I'm not sure they'll work for me. But anyway, let's try this one. Ooh. That flew quite nicely, quite straight. Let's try the other one. Where's it gone? There it goes. So again, a bit awkward to for me to, yeah, okay. That's a shame because I think I've got about 100 of these, or 50. 50? Yeah, 50, a bag of 50 of these. Or was it 100? I have to check. But if they're going to be a bit awkward too, I'll either have to get good or maybe try the other ones. Okay, but yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I prefer top and bottom rather than side to side. Right, let's try again. Oh, that's gone a bit sideways, a bit hasty. And right, the final nock, this is the one that is flat top and bottom. So I think I like this one more from feel. I can feel it, I know how it goes. Clicks on. Oh, and I hit the wood. Down. Right, I'm going to recover and then try the Monarch. Okay, so I'm back now with the the Monarch. Try again. The new nocks. See how it feels. Goes in the string quite nicely. These are the gold ones, the aluminium ones. So let's see how they shoot. Oh, okay, that's gone way low. Can't get over how strong this bow is. I think I should have warmed up before trying it. So yeah, this is my first shot of 2026. Completely rubbish. Right, okay, let's see if I can hit the boss this time. But yeah, okay. Oh, bit noisy. I hit the boss a bit lower and to the right than expected. Let's try the sideways nocks, the evil ones. Nice click on the string. Although this string's not particularly too thick. Might be 20 or 24 strands, I haven't counted it, but it's not particularly thick considering. Oh, bit to the right. Release wasn't too bad, I think. Try again. Oh, bit low. And let's try the up and down nock, the third type. Again, nice little click on the string. Oh, that flew nicely, nearly hit the bottle. Right, let's recover and assess. Right, back on the Majesty. I'm going to try the 3 new nocks, starting with the aluminium ones, and then I'll shoot again. Well, I'll shoot the deer crossing arrows, the 4.2 mil. Yeah, okay. And try to focus on form. So, Jumbi, Gorgan. Again, it's gone a bit to the left. But the height is good. So let's try correcting that. That's better. I find that if I can slow down, when I move into manjack, I try and sort of balance out the forces between the pull and the push, and you get to a little kind of, it's difficult to explain, but you find this kind of like balance point, and then everything seems to calm down. You don't feel the strain so much, and then at that point, that's when I normally release, and I can feel that balance point. But sometimes when I'm rushed, I'll just pull and release, and that's where everything goes weird. So, and I probably shoot a lot faster than a lot of people do in Korea. I've seen people shooting, and they kind of settle for like maybe 3-4 seconds. For me, if sometimes it feels like I am doing 4 seconds, but it's actually like 4/10 of a second sometimes. But anyway, let's try. Let's try find that balance point. Oh, and that's gone way to the right. To the left. Oh. Okay. And that's better. That's on the other side. Another last one of the reds. The top and bottom nock. Which I think I like these. From this testing, I think I prefer these all together than the evil ones, the sideways ones. There we go. Balance point. Makes a difference. Okay, let's try the spear crossing. Just feel a bit faster, I think, because it's slightly lighter. That's gone a bit to the left. Oh, a bit low, almost centre. The other thing I need to try is found out that when I'm pulling and I'm here, if I'm trying to shoot with the arrow near my face, which is tempting because it means that it's easier to aim or to guess where it's going. It's a bit more strain on the arm, whereas if I try and keep my arm level, I can actually pull a bit further back. Although these arrows are not quite long enough for full draw, I'm going to try and shooting under the chin a bit lower down. A lot of in a lot of the form I see is like straight back, arrow under the chin, and yes, they are pointing towards a distant target. But in theory, I should be able to shoot the same lower down, and that should put less strain on my body. So let's try a lower stance. Oh, I didn't know where that was going to go. Try again. Okay. That wasn't too bad. I felt more comfortable with that one. Oh, a bit high. I think my hand is still kind of aiming a bit higher. So I need to just think. That's better. Got any more? Yeah. Okay. Let's try some of these 33-inch ones. These are also, I got these for the heavier bows. So I got 300 grain points, 33 inches, 250 spine. Yeah, 250 spine. Little wobble. There's a wobble. One more. Call it quits. Oh, centre, but a bit too high. Right, let's pick up. I'm going to finish off again on the Monarch with a new nocks. Is that a good distance? Go. Oh, too low, way too low. Oh, come on. I've got, sometimes I'm holding the arrow with these fingers and then I'm trying to pull and then everything comes apart. So I just need to, as soon as I start pulling the string, I need to release from there and just hold it together with the index. That's better. For the evil nocks. Nice little click on the string. Oh, that's on target. Yeah, that evil nock. Close, but not close enough. And the last one, the up and down nock. Or should I say over and under? Oh, and that's gone low again. More practice needed.